Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, I was talking to a friend the other day. He wanted to know, like, what are some signs that a chick will give you that lets you know she wants you to approach her and talk to her and all that? Because, he was like, he's getting tired of going up to girls and then it seems like they don't want to talk or whatever it is. So it's like, how do you know when a chick really wants you to come through and holler? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you 4 signs here, and I talked about some of these before, but I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail about these 4 things. This is in no order of importance, so I'm gonna just go 1 through 4. So the first one is the most obvious, is when a girl stares at you. Okay? So when a chick is staring at you, or she's consistently looking at you, that's a sign she wants you to come over and talk. So sometimes guys, they'll get it mixed up where, like, if a chick, like, let's say you catch eye contact with a chick just like once or whatever, right? That doesn't necessarily mean she wants you to come over and talk. But if the girl is, let's say you catch eye contact and then she looks away and then she looks back at you, and then she looks away, and then she looks back at you, and she's consistently doing that. That means she wants to, you to come and talk to her. If a girl's just, blatantly staring at you, she's not even looking away, she just can't keep her eyes off you, then that means she wants you to come and talk to her. You understand what I'm saying? So if a chick is staring at you, she's consistently, looking at you, checking you out, that's a sign, right? Now, the second sign that a chick wants you to talk to her is a chick, she will basically like fix her clothes or, fix her hair up or whatever, like when she's near you. You understand? So you're sort of in that same vicinity and she sees that you're there. You understand? You notice that she sort of noticed you noticing her, basically. And she starts fixing her clothes a little bit. She starts, playing around with her hair, all the other stuff, because what she's trying to do is she's trying to fix herself up to make sure she's looking good while she's there, near you. You understand? So you got to sort of look out for that when you are, in those situations, right? Now, the third sign, and I talked about this, I think in my program on the Bad Boy membership, which is why you guys should go to badboymembership.com and join the membership. I have a program called 15 Signs She's Into You. And in this program, I was talking about this number 3 right here is she stands near you, or she consistently stands near you. So these are situations, let's say you are in a bar or you're at a club or whatever. And let's say you're standing like next to the bar ordering a drink. And then you see this girl, let's say she's there with her friends or whatever, but you see her and she's sort of like standing like near you. Then you move away from the bar after you get your drink and you might go on the other side of the venue or whatever. Next thing you notice that same girl standing near where you're at, right? Then you end up going to the opposite side of the venue with your boys or whatever. Then you notice that same girl is near you. You understand? Now, in that situation, what it's showing is that she actually wants you to come and holler at her. Because what's happening is that she's making sure that she's putting herself in close proximity to you so that you will actually talk to her. You understand? So that's something that you really got to look out for because, that will happen. And if you're not really noticing it, you'll just miss out on that situation, right? Because that chick is positioning herself near you because she wants you to come and talk to her, right? Now, the fourth, sign that a chick wants you to talk to her is that she will just actually randomly ask you a question or make a comment. Right? She will randomly ask you a question or make a comment about something. So, let's say, you were in Starbucks or some shit and you're online about to get your coffee or whatever, and let's say she's like behind you in line, and then she says to you, "Oh, hey, what type of coffee do you usually get?" Right? That's a sign this chick actually wants to talk to you. Now, it may seem as if, oh, she's just asking about the coffee or whatever, or, trying to wonder about the coffee. Now, in rare cases, when a chick asks you a question, it could just be a question, but those are in rare cases. And the reason why I say is in rare cases is because what happens is women who don't want to talk to you, they try their best to avoid interacting with you. You understand? So women who don't want to talk to you will even try, like, sometimes you'll see this where you'll be checking a girl out and she's trying her best to not give you eye contact. You understand? Or she's trying her best not to sort of put herself in your circumference, or, if she doesn't want to talk to you, she's not going to ask you a question, because the thing is that women don't like to be in sort of these awkward situations. So if she doesn't want to talk to you, she's not going to say anything to you. Even if she wanted to know about the coffee and she sees you and she's like, oh, I don't want this guy to like try to hit on me, she'll probably ask somebody else about the coffee so that she can avoid just talking to you altogether. You understand? So usually when a chick just randomly comes up to you and asks you a question about some shit, or even makes a statement, she might, say to you, hey, those are some nice shoes you have, right? That's an invitation to start a conversation. She wants you to talk to her. She wants you to holler at her. So when you're out and about and you get a woman who just randomly comes up and says something to you, that's usually because she wants you to talk to her. Because remember, most women, they're not going, they're scared to say anything to a guy. And if they do say anything to a guy, it's going to be in a very passive manner. So they're not really going to come up to you and be like, yo, what's up, what your name is? Let me get your number. All that. They ain't going to be doing all of that in most cases. What they're going to do is they're going to give you that opening to, be able to talk. So this is where she comes up with the question or the comments. You understand? Like, I remember one time I was, in a store. I was in some store with one of my friends or whatever, and he had a bag, from like, he bought something from some store, and then the bag had the name of the store he bought the shit from. I can't even remember exactly what it was, right? So we're inside this other store, and he's holding a bag. So this girl, she comes into the store, right? And she walks past us, and then she walks back, towards us, but she's like sort of on her way out. And then she comes back and she like asks my friend about the bag. She's like, oh, where's that store at? And I've been looking for that store. I haven't found it, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, it's on so-and-so Avenue and everything. And then she's like, oh yeah, because, like she's like talking to him, but he's not getting that she's trying to talk. You know what I'm saying? He's just like talking about the goddamn bag and shit. He's not really, pushing it to the next level of like, you know what I'm saying? Like really having that conversation to close the deal and make shit happen. So, she stood there, and it was funny because after she started talking about the bag, she sort of stood there for a second, and it was like this awkward pause. And that was the time where he should have been like, yo, so, what you up to today? What's your name? I'm so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. You understand? And then she after that awkward pause, he didn't say anything. And all she did was, she was like, well, okay, well, you guys have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But and when she left, I told the dude, I said, she was trying to, holler. And he was like, what you talking about? I didn't know. And I'm like, dude. I'm like, you see, this is why dudes need to have some game, because if their game is not on point, they're gonna miss shit out. You're gonna miss out on shit like this. You see what I mean? So, those are the four signs. One, she stares at you. Two, she fixes her clothes or her hair. Three, she stands near you in certain situations. And four, she asks you a question or she makes a comment. All right. So if you guys want some more signs that a chick is into you, so you'll know when you're dealing with a girl's into you, make sure you go to Bad Boy Membership. Get the program 15 signs she's into you, and I will holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you turn off this video, make sure you click the link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session. Now, this is a private one-on-one coaching session between me and you where we chop up game for a half an hour. So make sure you click that link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session.
Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 to 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.